Hey guys, I am shooting somewhere differently today. I just thought nobody's home right now, so why not just shoot it somewhere different instead of my bedroom? And I'm just gonna hop right into this topic. So as you guys can read from the title below, this is male babysitters slash childcare providers. I was watching a video on the mom's view, and I don't remember which video it was because they've done a couple different ones about babysitters. But there was one where I believe 4 women got together and talked about babysitters, what they wanted to see in babysitters. And there was another one with just one mom in it who is from Cute Hairstyles channel, and is Brooklyn and Bailey's mom. And she talked about babysitters as well, since Brooklyn and Bailey did babysitting as well. So I don't know what video I saw this comment on, but somebody commented, why do we not see any males as babysitters or childcare providers? Why is that such a negative thing in today's world? And I thought to just kind of talk about this because I thought it was really interesting, and I feel like we are in a place now in the world where we should be talking about this. And yeah, let's just jump to it. So the first thing you guys should know is there have been studies out there that show that males are more likely to harm and rape a child. So harming can be anything from physical to, well, shaken baby syndrome is also physical, but physical, emotionally, etc. And raping, we hear rape in the news all the time, and unfortunately I feel like, I could be wrong, I feel it's mainly men who rape kids. And so that is the main reason why you don't really see men in the babysitting, I don't want to call it like industry, but the babysitting community or childcare community. And I find this really, really sad to certain degrees. Like, I know there's a lot of risks, with having a guy watch your kids or whatever, but I find this really sad because the recent daycare I worked in, we had one guy in the daycare, and he was a really nice, sweet guy. He was probably like 2-3 years older than me. And he worked there because his mom also worked there, but they didn't always have the same shift. But no matter what, he was constantly around other workers, other women, and it was a really small facility. So we have pretty good eyes on what's happening for the most part. And I just find it really sad because I never worked with a guy in any daycare I've been in. And to see him there, I thought that was just so interesting and cool that our boss would have taken a chance on this guy who does wonderful work with the kids. So I also find it sad because I feel like now we see Hollywood is pushing women empowerment, and I'm all for it. I'm for equality and women empowerment. I love what Hollywood's doing with the hashtag, I can't believe I just signed it, hashtag time's up and hashtag me too. I love all these movements that are happening, but now I feel like we are talking too much about women. Like, we aren't even talking about guys. And I think we're forgetting, this might even go into a different video, but I feel like we're forgetting that guys also still have stereotypes on them. Some stereotypes that we know are, they're the ones doing the hard work. They're the ones, lifting everything. They're the ones, doing the physical labor, excuse me. And I don't know, I find it so sad because I've met a lot of guys in my life who really want a family, but it seems like they don't have the opportunity to like experience that. As women, babysitting opens this door for us, and I think this is amazing. It opens this door to us to really experience whether or not we want to have kids in the future. And I think that's so cool, but why aren't guys allowed to do that? I feel like the guys I've at least talked to, they're only watching you know, relatives of theirs, which are completely fine, and you know, spending time with relatives is important. But I've questioned this too, you guys. Like, why don't we give guys a chance to, you know, watch kids? I mean, I know it's a huge risk. Like, you don't want to risk, you know, a child getting harmed or raped. But I mean, I feel like if there were security cameras around and maybe other people, like, it would be okay. And like I was saying, I just think it's even more sad because we're just in this day and age where we want to make change and we're all really going for it. Like I said, we've started hashtag movements. So two of them that I just listed was the hashtag Times Up movement and hashtag Me Too. And I feel like now women are making a comeback, and go us, go Oprah and everybody else who is making these comebacks. But now, what about the guys? We just don't talk about them anymore, I feel like. Not really we don't talk about them, but we don't talk about the stereotypes that they still have to deal with every day. We as women have stereotypes on us as well, but now, like I said, we're in this day and age where we're voicing our opinions about things, and women are directing movies now and, you know, being leaders. And now I feel like men aren't getting the light anymore. So I just wanted to talk about that with you guys. I really don't know where I'm going with this video, but it was really to inform you guys, you know, this is why we don't see men in the daycare community, babysitter community, and this is still some stereotypes that they have on them. So I was gonna say too, I feel bad because it's mainly with young boys. Like, I'm talking young boys who don't get the opportunity to really experience this as women do. I saw a video on Ellen. It was that little kid, his name was Luke, I believe, who sang Let It Go. And just a moment, you guys, to all my acting nerds out there, I flipped shit when I heard this. I was like, this kid needs to give me some of his vocals and, like, we could be best friends. But in his interview with Ellen before Idina came on, he said that he still gets bullied. And this is another stereotype that I'm going to bring into the video. He says he gets bullied for being a guy and liking musicals and singing. So obviously there are still stereotypes out there that guys are facing every day. Little boys, you know, and I feel like we need to hear them out and, you know, maybe make a change. Maybe just make a change. I hate it too because, as most things, if it's one person, then it's classifying the entire group. So if you hear a situation where one guy raped a child, then it's assumed that all guys rape children. And that's just not true. And this frustrates me, friends. It just really frustrates me because, yeah, I feel like, again, this day and age, it's women empowering, women leading, and we want equality. But now our equality is focusing too much on women, I feel like, and not enough on men. So, anyways, I just thought to shoot this video, and you guys can tell me in the comments, if you're a parent, would you let, you know, a guy watch your kids? If you are a guy, do you babysit? Have you watched kids? What are your experience? Just tell me about it. Also, if you're a guy, excuse me, how did the parents react when you told them, hey, I'll watch your kid? So let me know all that good stuff down below, and I will see you guys next week. And I love you guys. Bye.